Welcome back to the
channel, everybody.
Today we are going to be exploring all over Las Vegas and testing out the GoCity Pass.
Yeah, so come get lost with us in the city.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys made it. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you ring that notification bell because when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're still going to be dropping off the Strat. And I can't wait to take you guys with us. So let's go. All right, guys. So on your phone, you can download the GoCity Pass. We purchased our GoCity Pass through Groupon, which ended up being about $50 cheaper. But this is going to be where you'll get your pass. It's basically a QR code that you show at every location, and they will scan it, and you will get admission into whatever attraction you are going to see for that period. And we got the 7 attraction pass, so we're going to be hitting up 7 different attractions all over Las Vegas and showing you how it works. Stars.
Something's in the air. I can feel it everywhere. Every color seems to blue.
All right, guys, so we just wrapped up at the Mob Museum, and it was interesting. It was definitely an interesting little bit to our morning. So make sure you guys check out our Mob Museum video. I have to say, using the City Pass was really easy. The Mob Museum was our first stop, and literally all I had to do was show them our phone. They brought us up to the ticket counter, they scanned it, and then they gave us our bands, which are good for the whole day. And if we wanted to come back later today, all we had to do was just scan this, but it was so easy, so simple. So we're gonna see how it works at our next stop. So stick around, because we're hitting up another spot.
All right, we're heading to Treasure Island, everybody. Treasure Island. We are in the treasure.
All right, guys, so we made it to Treasure Island, our second stop on our GoCity Pass tour. So we're gonna go check out the Marvel Avengers station, and we're gonna take you with us. So let's go.
Avengers Assemble.
I don't think I am the chosen one. All right, so a quick update on the Go Pass at the Marvel Avengers station. It's a little bit more cumbersome. The line's a little bit longer because obviously it's a very popular attraction, so there's a lot of people coming in. But when you come in, you're gonna go to the box office, which is literally just the desk right when you walk in to your right-hand side. You're gonna show them your pass. She did ask for my first and last name just to get us checked in, and then she gave us a paper ticket, and they enter you into the museum at different times. So we're about 15 minutes out from our entrance time. So you can kind of peruse the store and kind of look around, but just keep in mind it's a little bit longer of a check-in time here than it was at the Mob Museum.
All right, and there's the Hulkbuster armor. Pretty cool. There's Coulson's suit and his cards in his pocket.
All right, so that concludes stop number 2 for the day. And
we are officially Avengers.
If you had to be an Avenger, what Avenger would you be? I just put him on the spot. That was not scripted.
Probably Iron Man, because he's super wealthy.
I would like to be Thor, but that's just because he's a god and everybody loves him. All right, I'm a little narcissistic by that comment, but anyways.
Thor, Love, and Thunder, right for her, right? So super cool experience. Check out the video up here of the full sort of breakdown. It's really fun. Yeah. And now I think we're off to our next one, which is the Link Promenade.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so welcome back to day 2 of the 7-day pass.
Yeah, so today we're starting off 7 attraction pass, yes, from the GoCity Pass, and now we are going to take our pass and we're going to go check out the Hunger Games experience over in the MGM Grand.
So check out the full video up top, but we'll post some highlights when we're here.
Yeah. Okay. It's the 10th anniversary of the Hunger Games. And you can see on the back there are different, I think there's different symbols from the movie. Okay, so how the GoCity Pass worked here is just like all of the other attractions that we've done so far, except you had to do a waiver first, so there are desks before you get to the counter where you fill out the waiver. And once you fill out the waiver, you can go to the front desk, they scan the tickets just like they do everywhere else, and you proceed to the attraction. Very easy to use, and honestly, I have to say, so far, the pass has been really great. All the experiences that we've got to experience have been a breeze. So we will see you guys at our next stop. All right, guys, so it's another day, it's another attraction, and we are using our 4th out of the 7 to go hit up the Highroller. So really excited to go check this out. I've done the one in Orlando, so we're gonna check out the one here in Vegas. So let's go.
Now they're looking up. I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising. I'm ready, people. Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. I wanna be up, 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 so high. 'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down, and now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me.
All right, so one of the things about the experience for the Highroller is you do have to go through the same line as everybody else buying tickets, so be prepared to wait for a few minutes. We only waited about 10-15 minutes because there was about 3 or 4 groups ahead of us, but you do have to go that way for them to scan your GoCity Pass. But overall, it was very easy. Also, be prepared to go through a metal detector and have your bag searched because they do want to make sure nobody's bringing anything dangerous up to the top. All right, so now that we finished the Highroller, we're gonna go check out the next attraction. So let's go. Okay, so we made it to our next stop and we are at Bally's and we're gonna go check out the Bodies exhibit. So let's go. All right, so this is the blood supply to the liver. You've got your hepatic duct, you got your biliary duct, and that's about as much as I can tell you. But essentially, you end up with gallstones. Definitely affects this. So I mean, I think if you're interested in like oddities, you might be interested in this museum too. All right, guys, so I will say checking out the Bally's Bodies exhibit, it was actually really easy. You do just go up to the front box office just like you do everywhere else. You show them your pass, they scan it, and that's it. They didn't even give us like a wristband or a ticket here, which I have to say is the first one that didn't actually physically give us something to go through the exhibit. It's really quick, it's really short, so definitely put this on your list if you are somebody who's interested in checking out bodies or something really scientific on your trip. All right, guys, it's another day and it's another stop on our 7 things to do with our CityGo app. And today we're gonna go check out the Flyover Vegas experience. So come tag along with us while we go experience that and let you guys know exactly how that whole process works with the GoCity app. So we're wrapping up our time here over at Flyover Vegas. We're gonna go check out our last and final attraction of our 7-day GoCity Pass. So let's go see what we end up doing. All right, guys, so we have finally made it to our 7th and final attraction, and we're gonna check out the Nuclear History Museum, which I think is gonna be pretty cool because it talks about all about the crazy history of how they used to set off nuclear bombs just outside of Las Vegas. So let's go check that out. And if you guys want to see the full video, make sure you guys check out that full video linked above.
A cool little find that we found over here is a bunch of stuff from Star Trek The Experience. If you didn't know, at one point, Star Trek had a galactic star cruiser experience basically in Vegas where you would be immersed in Star Trek.
That's kind of cool.
QR code for the Museum of Gaming History.
In case you guys are interested in checking that out.
Yeah, we might definitely check that out in the future. Look at Locutus of the Borg over there.
That's
Very
cool. And it's just kind of tucked away in
this back corner, next to the little green man.
I'll trade your spots here.
The tears that keeps creeping.
Okay, so the check-in process, again, was relatively simple, just like everywhere we've been with this GoCity pass. They just basically scan the pass on your phone and they let you in. They don't give you like a hard ticket or like a receipt or anything, but they do just kind of let you walk in. They do explain a little bit about the museum beforehand, so you kind of know what's going on. But it was actually really easy, just like every other place that we've been. So stick around because we're gonna debrief the entire GoCity app and let you guys know if it was worth it or not.
All right, so that concludes our GoCity Pass adventure. We didn't do it over, we were gonna try to do it like in a small block of days, and we just kind of spread it out because it's us, because we do have, and you do have, if you do the 7 attractions pass, you do have 60 days.
And we literally did ours right up to the 60th day. So
On our fault, yes.
yeah, unfortunately,
But we made it, we did all 7.
So it is true, it is the full, like they do keep track of that time. All right, so 2 important things to know about GoCity passes. They, at least for the Las Vegas area, they have 2 different kinds of passes. They have a pass that is like the one that we did, which you can pick anywhere from 2 to 7 attractions. And you have 60 days to complete those attractions. We did the 7-day one. The other type of pass is you can pick 2 to 5 days, which depending on if you get a 2-day, 3-day, 4-day, etc., each one has like their own block of experiences that are included in that package. And essentially what you can do is for the allotted days, so 3 days, for those 3 days, you can basically each day do as many of those attractions as you want to do that you can get in.
Yeah, pretty cool.
And like I said, it's not every attraction in every one of those day passes. It's tiered. But one of the plus sides to the day pass versus the one that we did is you can do 1 premium attraction in your little span, and that can include Cirque du Soleil tickets or jumping off the Strat. And that alone is like $180. So
yeah, so you figure the pass is probably like 200 and something, and we'll give a little totals in a minute, but like 200 something and 180 of that just for that one thing.
Yeah.
And you could do almost an unlimited amount of the tier stuff in the days, as long as you can have it. The one thing is they are kind of spread out across the strip, so you do need to do a little planning ahead about transportation to get to some of them, because not very many of them are grouped together in areas where you could do like multiples.
At least in the Las Vegas area, they do have different city passes for different major cities.
Yeah, but we're talking about Las Vegas, so we'll focus on that.
But yeah, like one of some of the stuff was like downtown Fremont Street area, but then a lot of it was on the strip. And
Well, and then the Link Promenade had like 3 or 4 things as well.
And if you think about how the strip is laid out, you got to go from this casino down here on this end to get to the. It's just a lot. So definitely kind of map it out if you're gonna Uber or if you're gonna risk it and walk. About the GoCity pass is the price point. So it's roughly, for the pass that we did online, about $135 a person. You can get a discount if you go through Groupon.
It's about $10 to $30 depending on which pass you pick.
Yeah, you just go to the Groupon app, type in GoCity. You can pick whatever city you're in, but for Vegas, do the GoCity Vegas pass, and it gives you all the drop down of if you want to do days like the other pass, or if you want to do the experiences. You just have to click to see all your options, and then once you get that information, you load it into the actual pass, the app itself. And
so basically you have to use 2 apps. You have to use the Groupon app to purchase it, and then you use the GoCity app to actually go to the attractions. It really does pay for itself. Like if you did the multi-city day and you just got like the jumping off the Strat, which we plan on doing at 1,000 subscribers, so make sure to subscribe to this channel. That will give you the option of like, that takes 3/4 of what you paid, if not the entire thing, for some passes out. So there's definitely some ways to use this and be very fiscally conservative. But then there's other ways, like some of the attractions that we went to, like the Atomic Bomb Museum was only, I think, $30. So it wasn't super expensive in comparison to some of the other ones.
Yeah.
So you do kind of want to think about that if you're only going to go to a couple museums. It might be cheaper just to go and buy it. But for most things, this is actually going to save you a pretty decent chunk of change.
Yeah, so like if you want to go to the Marvel Station, you want to do the Hunger Games experience, those bigger attractions, this is definitely something to look at when you guys are coming to Vegas. I think it was easy. The process was easy using it. We literally, you'll see as you guys watch the video, the process. We literally went in, they scanned it. Some of them gave us a ticket. Others were just like, yep, nope, you're good. So.
Yeah, I think the only issues we ran into with it was make sure you keep track of your days, which we did,
Yeah.
so we did a good job of that. But make sure, especially if you're a local and you're going to use this, that 60-day window can pass pretty quickly if you're not paying attention. So just FYI, if you're only here for a weekend and you do this, it doesn't really matter to you.
Yeah.
And the second thing is some attractions close depending on the weather. So we tried to go to the Eiffel Tower twice. And both times the weather was bad and we couldn't make it up there because that was one of the attractions we want to go to. So we switched out the Atomic Museum because we weren't planning to go to the Atomic Museum. That was kind of one of our switches out. That's kind of why it took us so long because we kind of waited for Eiffel Tower to open and we just couldn't find a day where it was actually open. If it's winds above a certain speed, they just don't open the attraction.
And they were only open certain days of the week.
Thursday through Sunday, yeah.
Which was another issue. But overall, it's definitely a product that I would recommend, having used it. And no, this isn't sponsored. Nobody paid us to do this. We did this because we wanted to check out all of the Vegas attractions around town. And we thought this would be something cool because I know a lot of people have questions about how can you actually make sure you do the things that you want to do when you come. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other ideas or like maybe there's attractions that we didn't do that you want to see us to go hit, definitely let us know in the comments below because we want to do what you guys want to see and show you guys all that there is to do in Vegas.
Yeah, I think at this point we've been to most of the major attractions on the Strip. So definitely hit that subscribe button to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and see all that stuff.
Exactly.
And you don't want to forget to like it either.
Yeah, and ring that notification bell.
So you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week.
We're being silly now. I will say this before we close. Out of all the 7 places that we went to, which one was your favorite?
Good question.
I can tell you which one was my favorite one.
You tell us your favorite.
I really enjoyed the Hunger Game experience because
The arrows.
we got to shoot the arrows. And granted, it was a rushed experience, but I had a lot of fun doing that. And it kind of made me think like maybe I want to try archery.
I did like the Hunger Games experience. I don't know. I really like the Highroller just for the views. But then I like the Flyover Vegas too. That was a very cool like Sora and Disney touch. So I like a bunch of the stuff that we went to. And then I like the Hunger Games. The Marvel one wasn't really worth it unless you just want to see the Iron Man armors. Otherwise.
I mean, it was cool, but it was definitely not.
Yeah. But all of them were fun. Anyways, so we'll see you all in the next one.
See you in the next adventure.
Come get lost with us again, y'all.
Bye.